In this chapter, Mark recounts Jesus' return to his hometown. Jesus arrives in Nazareth, in Galilee, and the people of Nazareth called him the carpenter, the son of Mary. In a patriarchal society where men were always identified by their fathers, calling a man son of his mother could be a deliberate insult, a way to question his legitimacy and honor. Today, we'll cover two main themes from this passage. First, what Jesus' job title carpenter really meant in the ancient world and why it mattered, and how a young mother named Perpetua lived the same rejection 170 years later and changed the Roman Empire. Let's begin by reading scripture. Mark 6, verses 1 to 6. Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Where did this man get these things? They asked. What's this wisdom that has been given him? What are these remarkable miracles he's performing? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us? And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, A prophet is not without honor except in his own town, among his relatives, and in his own home. He could not do any miracles there, except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. Let's start with that word, carpenter. In Greek, it's Tekton. In the ancient world, Tekton wasn't just a carpenter. It was a builder of houses, ships, and temples. A Tekton was respectable but working class. To become a recognized rabbi, you needed family wealth to study Torah full-time, without manual labor. Jesus' hands were calloused. His family needed the income. According to St. Augustine of Hippo, in simple terms, Jesus chose this humility in his incarnation as a model for us. Now, let me tell you about Perpetua. In the year 203, in Carthage, North Africa, a 22-year-old noblewoman was arrested for being a Christian. Her name was Vivia Perpetua. She was nursing a baby, and her pagan father visited her in prison. Ancient sources record his plea, Daughter, have compassion on my grey hairs. Deny that you are a Christian and save your life. Don't bring disgrace to our family. Perpetua kept a diary in prison, where she wrote, Father, I cannot call myself anything other than what I am, a Christian. Jesus said, A prophet is respected everywhere except in his own country, among his relatives, and in his own house. Perpetua was dishonored by her own father. Her own family rejected her for her faith. Perpetua was executed, alongside her slave Felicitas, as thousands watched. Her courage converted hundreds who witnessed her death. Tertullian, writing just decades later, said, The blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church. Jesus responded to rejection in Nazareth by going through the surrounding villages teaching. Perpetua's martyrdom did the same. It spread and converted thousands across the ancient world. Verse 5 says, And he could not do any miracle there, except that he healed a few sick people. Not he did not want to, he could not. N.T. Wright, a British scholar, puts it brilliantly this way. Faith doesn't create God's power, but it creates the relational space for God's power to flow. Tomorrow we'll see Mark 6 verses 7 through 13, where Jesus, right after being rejected, sends out the 12 with a strange instruction. If anyone does not receive you, when you leave there, shake the dust off your feet as a testimony against them. If these historical journeys through scripture help you see the Bible with new eyes, subscribe. Thanks for listening. Here am I, daily. Peace and blessings.